Alright, welcome to the stream. Be right back. Stream's just getting started, Anto. What are you talking about? Welcome in. It's been a few days since the last stream. Last time we finished up with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and we managed to knock that out, so that's good. But we still have unfinished business with Tomb Raider Remastered. And not the expansion pack for the first Tomb Raider. Fortunately, we already took care of that. But unfortunately, we need to get back into Tomb Raider 3. And we need to do one of possibly the worst levels in all of Tomb Raider. We got to get back into the London section and do Lud's Gate. So, not looking forward to that, but got to do it. No skip I know about, so one of those things. We did manage to skip London, which was kind of funny. That was nice, but not this one. This is probably one of the longest, most tedious levels. Actually, set of levels, all three of these early ones, and then we have to do a final little boss thing at the end here. But yeah, the three starting London levels are pretty damn bad. So see what we can do to get through them. All right, Anto got some new glasses, ready to see some Lara ass. Well, I am here to provide. There you go. There's some right there. Okay. So last time we left off in the middle. Impressive. Yes, very much so. We left off in the middle of Lud's Gate. We got through the museum section, which is actually the better section. I actually don't mind that part of it, but it's more so the latter tail end. Not a big fan of. But let's see what we could do here. We got a drop. A lot of this section is going to be like underwater stuff, which I think is where most of the frustration comes from. But there's some other things that make it not so great. I got to remember how to actually attach myself onto this shit. We do get a little submersible vehicle, which is kind of fun. There are alligators in London, so I guess that's kind of neat. I don't know how factual that is, but I don't know what's going on. She's like making a weird noise. Oh, look at that. There's some Uzi ammo. Hold up here. Hold on. There's so many. One of the most frustrating things about this too is like getting through this area, and then there's so many little cubbies and compartments that you can get into, but you never know what's going to be in them. I need to find like an actual air hole. Is a submersible controlled by an N64 controller? No. Although, I guess if you're savvy, or maybe you get one of those modern N64 controllers that can attach to a PC via USB or something like that, maybe you can get that done somehow. But I am actually using an Xbox Series X controller, which I tend to use for most of my PC games, unless I'm playing with keyboard and mouse. But I tend not to do that. I prefer when I'm streaming. If I'm like getting in, if I'm locked in, is that what the kids say? If I'm really getting into a game or something, and it's like, especially if it's a shooter, I'll probably use keyboard and mouse, but not with most games. I have a bigger preference for the old controllers. And the Series X controller is actually not that bad. I've liked Xbox's last two controllers pretty well. Wait, what? Can't tell if I probably missed the joke because I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean the N64 controller? What is the joke? You joke me? People come in here all the time asking legitimate questions about what kind of equipment I use, so I try to answer as factually as I can recollect, unless I know something off the top of my head. So I'm just used to answering that way. But no, I don't know what you mean by the N64 controller. What are you talking about? Oh. No, that was a Logitech controller. See, if you said Logitech controller, maybe I would have gotten it. Sir, your joke is actually not factually correct. They used a Logitech controller. Yeah, they they used a Logitech and not a N64. That would have been hilarious if they used an N64 though. Probably would have gotten a kick out of that. It's like why? Like maybe he was like a gamer as a kid in the 90s, and then somehow was able to rig up a submarine to use an N64 controller. Whoa! This gator following me in here. I was trying to. What was the name of that? Ocean Gate. That's what it was. What a name, too. We got a handful of items. Mostly they're giving us harpoons here because there are a handful of enemies, and it is easier just to shoot off of the submersible, even if it's not all that accurate. But it tends to be easier to shoot off the submersible. It's actually better than the harpoon gun, because the harpoon gun you have to reload like every 4 shots or something like that, and most of these enemies typically die over 4 shots, at least in my experience. Yeah, a little bit. Really blew up in his face, that one. Well, they had several, like, successful trips. It's just that they didn't do a good enough job with the upkeep. Boy, I can't believe that's almost been a year. I remember talking about that on stream when it happened. I was streaming Last of Us Part 2. I think I made a slight reference to it. Maybe because I think we were on a wrecked ship or something like that, and then the creaking of the ship sort of brought back memories. Something along those lines, I don't know. But, yeah, that feels like it's been a while. What a horrible way to go. I mean, supposedly it was instantaneous, and it was less of an explosion and more of like an implosion. I think it was like the sheer pressure of all of that water weighing down on the submersible. And then, you know, as soon as there's a crack or a crease or something like that, just whole thing just caves in on itself. So, split second and you are crushed to atoms. But still, I don't know, maybe there was like some creaking going on beforehand. I probably would have been nervous about it. As cool as the idea might seem, because I do like the whole sunken treasure aspect of things. I think it's kind of neat to see like sunken ships and stuff. But, you know, seeing one live and in person might sound like a cool idea, but then also looking at the damn thing. One thing is that it's so far down. It's like, unless you... Well, I guess I did have a lot of money, but that's the whole reason it was like commercial and stuff. Unless you have like actual standards and practices being applied, you're probably not going to be taking like a 6-man sub down there and being safe. But then at the same time too, it's like I feel like the view ain't going to be that great either. Sort of miss out on the point. They had like a 10-inch porthole that they could look out of. Didn't seem all that wonderful. Oh boy, this part. Button. Remember, made a bad joke on a dating app. This chick asked you what you would do if you wanted to date together. I'm gonna hop in a submarine operated by Logitech for a romantic underwater expedition. Did you actually remember the Logitech part at that point, or did you say an N64 controller with that one too? See, she might have missed the joke as well. Who can say? All right. Well, video game controller. This probably gets the point across. In any case, wasn't that the door that I opened? Oh, I keep getting stuck on stuff, too. I don't know what's going on here. She ended up blocking you. People are too sensitive. See, if they don't have a sense of humor, then why would you want to hook up with them anyway? Here we go. I don't know, maybe I was stuck in, like, the door or something like that. I'm not too sure what was going on there. Oh, let's see. Let's see. What do we got going on? There is a few things. I don't think we want to stay out on the surface of the water that long, because one of those guys could potentially see us. Alright. So, the whole reason, and it's very poorly explained. There was a lengthy cutscene, I think, at the start of this level, good lord. Or maybe technically at the end of the last level, but there was a very lengthy cutscene. It was like 2 minutes, which is long for this game. But explaining like, the Infada Stone is kept by this corporate magnate woman, and she has a building, and I can get you to that building. We're a bunch of freaks that she used in her experiments, but you gotta do a little something for me first. You have to get us this embalming fluid. I forget how to actually hotkey. There we go. I haven't played this game in a while. You have to get us this embalming fluid before we can actually help you out. And we had to go through the whole museum section. And then once you bring the embalming fluid, it's like you didn't even really know exactly where you're going to be putting the damn thing, because it's like they have a little niche for it. And I guess the reason that you're supposed to know is that it has like Egyptian hieroglyphics displayed on the thing. But other than that, it's like they don't really tell you a whole lot of information regarding whether or not this is the actual spot that you need to drop it off at. But once you do that, then there's like a door that opens up, and it's like, I don't know what that means. And then you realize, a lot later you realize that, this is the way to actually get to the corporate building. But I'm sure we'll find that out once we actually get through the damn thing. So we just set off one of those dudes in the scuba gear. So I think that means now that we're going to have to deal with these scuba divers. There are still some like harpoons and stuff to be picked up, which I guess I will indulge in. I don't know if there's anything else here, because I remember that one spot down this way, like under the water. I think that's where you're supposed to go, but then there's like this whole section over here, and I don't remember if this is like something mandatory or what. Guess we'll find out. Actually, what's up here? Oh boy, more harpoons. Over this way. Oh, you know what? I think there actually is a skip. If we take a look back here, we might recognize this spot, but this is like right at the beginning of the level. And you could choose to go this way. It's like a little extra thing. We went in here and we grabbed some like little extra items. I believe that there is a way, I've heard of it, I've only read of it, but I've never actually seen somebody do it, but I believe there's a way where you could skip from like there to over here, and then you could skip out on the museum section, and then just go straight to the water stuff here, which in my opinion, you're skipping out on the best part of the level. The rest of this level is shit. But, I mean, I guess if you're trying to make good time or whatever, that might be one way to do it. But I don't know how to apply that particular skip. It's not something I've actually seen. I've just heard people say, oh yeah, you could skip the first half of this level. But other than that, I don't know. We'll get through the rest of it. There's some real bullshit that happens in the later stages of this level too. There's like a little hidden behind the waterfall spot that's real shitty, real hard to see. What is this? I don't even know if I should be dropping in here. Can I do that? No, I can. Get a small health kit. There's that weird sound effect again, where it sounds like a man shitting into a large toilet in the distance, in a very echoey bathroom. I remember there being a hallway. I don't know where that hallway is. So what's down there? There's some water down there. Oh, there's this crystal. Ain't exactly crystal honey. Okay, I guess I can't pick it up. Well, that's weird. There was something else. Oh, it's up there, I think. Starring your life's on the line, would you rather ride a Boeing airplane? Another joke at my expense. Ride a Boeing airplane. What's wrong with Boeings? For those wondering, I haven't read the full thing. It's like, would you rather ride a Boeing airplane or count on me being on time to the dentist? See, I think this is, or eventually something down here leads to the other side of that glass panel that we saw where there was another submersible vehicle. Parts breaking and stuff. Oh, okay. I feel like I've ridden on a Boeing before. Boeing 747. Well, those are the ones with, I feel like I remember reading recently that there was some sort of plane that was undergoing revisions because they were using like real cheap parts. They were like fuel lines or like maybe hydraulic lines or something like that, where they ended up like using some sort of cheap part and the thing would explode or something. This isn't what I thought. Where is that? There, I thought there was a section that we could get to where there was access to that other submersible. Oh, there it is. I think that's it. Oh no, it's on the other side of this thing. Wait, shouldn't it be down there then? Because I feel like to get down in this section, like you kind of need it. It's like pretty damn far down here. Oh yeah, definitely. We definitely need something before we get to that. Because that whole section down there, there's actually a spot where you can't do that without the submersible. So maybe it's down here. I get into that one section though. I don't know. I found a secret. I think that's magnum ammo. Oh look, there's another thing. This has nothing else in it. I think it's just that one health pack. But yeah, definitely that one kind of looked like it was made of concrete or something, that big underwater tunnel. After that, I mean, even that is a bit of a stretch, but after that in particular, there is a long diving section. And I don't know, I guess maybe there's a possibility that there's an actual submersible down that way. I should probably take a look. Hold on. Yeah, but unless the submersible is there, I thought there was one that we had access to here. In fact, I thought I remember seeing it, like, behind one of those glass panels, but I don't know, maybe it was just, like, reflecting the one that I was on. Although, no, wait a second, when I was down in that area anyway, I'd already moved beyond the point where we could take one with us. Guy's just running his head into a wall. Sure, he's having fun with that. Alright, so once we get to this point, let's see. Save crystal down there. That's nothing. That's nothing too. So is that. This is... okay, I think this is one of those... I think it's like one of those trick air hole spots. Seem to remember that being the case with one of them. That's a bunch of like spots where we get into for like switches and stuff. You see how there's like all these doorways and stuff in here? You have to like flip switches, and then you have to swim down into these areas and go through the doors to flip more switches, to go through more corridors, to go into other doors. And I guess there might be a few levels where that's, you know, you could just boil it down to flipping switches and going through doors. But this is particularly a pain in the ass when you are underwater and you have to like manage your time because you're running out of oxygen. Also, I am not... that was a cool shot there. I'm not seeing a submersible vehicle that we can pick up in this spot. So I'm thinking it's not here. It's gotta be somewhere then. I don't know. Oh, hey, there's a key. What does that key do? I didn't realize that. There's a boiler room key, which actually I think that might be for a bit later on. Which if we missed that and then we had to come back here and get it, that would have been a problem. I don't want to find the spot that I came in from, which I think was like this. But then the door closed back there, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it was that. Why did the door close? Is there an underwater switch I need to pull somewhere? Because I can't see what else is down here that we need to actually interact with. Sometimes switching to classic mode will get us results. There's a large health kit down there. I guess I'll go pick that up. I also don't know what's up with that. I don't know why that crystal isn't obtainable. It's quite possible there's a doorway or something that we need to unlock or do something with. I almost feel like something is glitched out. Wouldn't put it past this game. Goddamn, look how dark it is here. Well, there doesn't appear to be anything down this spot. Ooh. Sucks to be you. This almost looks like a crate that's supposed to be moved. It's just kind of like in an awkward position where there's no other crates around. I feel like, okay, wait a sec. Like this thing, I don't think is supposed to be here, or you can open it up or something. I don't know, I think I'm running out of options. The only other thing, I guess, is I could just swim down that area and see if we can make it through. There's some spots that get, like, really long, though, but I'm not seeing anything else over here. And for whatever reason, my route, like, back seems to be closed. Which, I don't know if that's supposed to happen or what, but where we came in from was this area. Hey, Mythical. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, hold up. Oops. I'll make a save there. And I think... Let me... No. Let me reload that. Because maybe triggering those people, like, made things shit itself down here. No, this thing closed, like, immediately after. Which is weird. I don't know why it's closed like that. I remember where we got a little bit stuck on seemingly a doorway there. I wonder if there was like another switch I had to press to get the doorway open, but then we accidentally glitched through it or something. I don't know. I think something weird happened. Looking for a minute. Played Tears of Kingdom. Trying to figure out this shrine making you feel dumb. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes those do happen. I don't think, no, I did all the shrines, actually. Not in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't own that game, but I was thinking in the first one, if I had done all the shrines there. I think I did, because there was like a reward that I wanted that only occurred, what the hell, when he got all the shrines done. Oh, now I'm starting to wonder here, because if like something genuinely glitched out, I know in some of the other Tomb Raiders, like I remember there has to be one for this one, but there was in 2, but if there's like a level skip code or something, I might end up having to do that, because I definitely do not want to go back and redo the start of this level. That would be an absolute nightmare. But I don't think I'm going to be able to make some of those long stretches if I don't have a submersible vehicle. So, we'll see how it goes, I guess. I haven't been too bad. It's been pretty evenly decent. Trying to think of what word I want to use for that. But yeah, nothing too crazy going on. I've been a little bit busy. There's been some work that I've had to do, so I haven't streamed the past couple days. It's because I've been using the opportunities I have at night to try to get some stuff done. But other than that, nothing too crazy. Haven't really been playing a whole lot We beat Rebirth fairly recently, last week. Haven't really gone back to it that much. Been thinking about it, see if I want to attempt a platinum, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, much like the first game. And I've been playing. I do think I can get a platinum with the Metal Gear Solid Volume 1 Collection Edition of Metal Gear Solid. So I just have to go through all the goddamn VR missions, which typically aren't hard. Every once in a while there's one that kind of a pain in the ass to get through, but not really hard. It's just tedious. I think there's like 300 of them you have to do, which I'm not really looking forward to. Massive time sink, but like every chance I get like a little bit of free time and I'm doing a game, I pop that in and play it for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour and try to chip away at the VR missions. I thought getting the Foxhound, or no, it's the Fox, I think it's Fox, getting the Fox Elite emblem at the end of the game would be the hard thing, but that actually ended up being fairly easy. Just trying to get through, there's a submersible. I was here all along. But yeah, no, getting through the VR missions is a much greater pain just because of how long it takes. It's exhausting. Alright, well, I'm glad I found it. I could have sworn that there was one earlier in the level, which maybe I was just conflating that with the one that we were already riding on prior to when we had to actually leave it. But now that we have this one here, we should be able to get through relatively easy. So I think from what we saw... Okay, maybe it's not this way. There are switches and levers that have to be pulled. And you only have access to certain ones at like any given time. So that is a doorway. You know what I should really do? Because I've been doing it all this time beforehand anyway, but I really should just use the camera. Because that's the frustrating part about this. That's what I ended up having to do when I was doing it on PlayStation, obviously. You don't have the ease of photo mode to help you out. Okay, I'll try one because I actually think I know where it is now. But just trial and error, you're just swimming through all... Okay, it's not this way. You're just swimming through all these spots, seeing, oh yeah, you know, there might be something down here, who knows? Let's go try it and find out. And then when you don't find it, then it's like, alright, I guess I'll go try the other one. Spend 3 minutes going down some other hallway, find nothing, and then have to backtrack and see which one you missed out on. Okay, so it was not that way. So I'm gonna do a camera. I'm also gonna move my microphone. And we will investigate and see which one I have to actually hit, or where I have access to get this thing done. Ah, there's a doorway down there. Okay, so we tried red. Red wasn't good. Anything down here? Any of these spots got something going on down here? Yeah, I could have sworn when we were swimming down that way. Ah, I bet you it's down here. I remember seeing... Yeah, there it is. Seeing a little grate, and it looked like there was a lever on that side. Nope, wrong button. Okay. So we opened up a door. I don't know where that door is exactly, but it looked like it was down a green hallway, and there seemed to be a bit of tint of green. Get up there. could imply this. I know there was a doorway down here. Ah, yeah, there it is. So let's get down there. Guess it kind of makes sense when you look at the logistics of the level. It's probably one of the closer entry points to, in relation to the lever and the door that opened up. Keep pressing A. Okay. So now we got a red place. Before that, we need to quickly get back to our little air hole. See, even on this thing, which moves like twice the speed, still running out of air. Probably wasn't worth picking up that health kit, actually. I think from now on, henceforth, any pickups that we see along the way are not going to be picked up. I think, yeah, that's it. It would be that one. There's two red tinted areas, but that one seems to have the crystal in it. So silent down here too, underwater. This RE320 mic I picked up is actually a lot more sensitive than my other one, and the noise gate can't really keep up with it without like seriously hampering the audio. So probably going to be hearing some clacking of this controller. It's the only problem. I love the feel and the weight of this controller. It's the Xbox Series X one, but the D-pad in particular, which I always use for these games, it's a little noisy. If I was using keyboard or mouse, that would actually be a lot noisier. Okay. I think that was a bottom hatch door, right? Yeah, here it is. So you have to go down through here, and see, this is where it becomes a problem, because then you have to like go up, and that is a long stretch. Too long for simply swimming, so I'll need to hit it up pretty quick. There we go. Okay. Made it through a good portion. Go ahead and make a save here. Oh. God damn it. I've been playing Metal Gear Solid, the PlayStation version, and I have gotten it in my head that B or circle is the confirm, because they didn't change that for like a modernized controls. They kept it the same as the old PlayStation game. So I keep hitting circle, which is actually going back when I need to be hitting X or A. Also, I can feel a tinge of a headache coming on, so I think I'm going to go grab a handful of Advil, because this level is a headache in and of itself enough, and I don't need to be dealing with two on one front. So give me a sec. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I pushed the mute button. I gotta push like 5 buttons when I come back. I gotta do the BRB, switch back to the game, unpause the recording, and then unmute myself. I guess that's 3, but still. Anyway, I was saying, I just popped like an unknown number of ibuprofen, which I think ended up being 4. Usually if I'm trying to take care of something quick, I'll pop like 3, but 4 is a little bit much, but it's not too bad. I remember a time, this was a while ago too, but like Jimmy Kimmel had a severe allergic reaction to Advil, and apparently he just kept taking them. But it's like when I have an allergic reaction to medication, I notice relatively quickly when there's an issue. At least now I do. Because the type of medication I'm allergic to is a common ingredient with cold medicine. And, you know, every time I'd have a cold, I'd take some meds that had it in there, and I never felt like better. See, that's why I say it. I felt like slightly worse, but it never really cleared up anything. And then I think one time I took that cold medication just like preemptively and ended up feeling a lot worse, and actually had a much worse allergic reaction, which was like getting throat swelling and getting closed up and stuff like that. So that's when I realized, oh, something doesn't agree with me. So this is one of the bullshit things, and it is a lot harder to see in the original, because I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh, yeah, I could see that. It's not too hard to notice, but in the original, it's a lot harder to see. And see, this is why we needed the boiler room key, I believe, because there is a lock in here. I was going to say, I think there's more than just a save crystal, because I'm pretty sure this is mandatory. There's a button back here as well. So that actually opens up a door back at the spot where we had to unlock all the other doors. There's another little red hallway. So we need to make our way back there. We ain't done with it yet. I want to say, yeah, there's some flares, and God, I think that's magnum ammo. The only thing is, do I want to go back like all that way just for that? Probably not. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. These little scuba diving guys. Maybe if they come all the way up here, I could like lose them again. I gotta figure. Oh god, there's an alligator down here too. Everybody's coming out of the woodwork. So this is like the biggest bullshit ever, because you have to go like down this way. My instinct and reaction like prior to this, and even looking at that, it looks like there's air up there, but I swear to God there isn't. Or at least when you go in there at this point, like maybe it looks like there's a surface there, but I've done it like a couple different times, and that fills up. So you think, oh, I'll just go grab some air real quick before I resume this section, but that spot like fills up with water and ends up screwing you. If you try to go that way, you just waste more time. But it's like, how are you supposed to know beforehand? I don't know. So anyway, you just want to go straight ahead through here. And then it looks like a similar situation where we're just going to be going up. I think I ended up losing those scuba divers. What the hell are those noises? Oh. Well, yes, of course. The London seesaws. liquid down there. It's like oil or something. I don't know what it is. It looks more threatening in the original, actually, but I don't think we want to go in there. Ow. So I think this is another bullshit thing, if I remember right. There's that little opening right there. So naturally you'd see like this big old hallway and you come down here and think, oh yeah, do something over here. And I think you come out to like this elevator section and you just look across and you're like, well, okay. I see that over there, but no matter how hard you try to jump, there's like no way to actually do it. I think there's this, which actually looks like a secret, but I believe it's the route that needs to be taken. Let's see what we end up with. Alright. I think that's it, because there's no way you can, like, unless you're actually taking the route that you need to take, I don't think there's a way to actually hop across this thing. So, yeah. Pretty sure we found the correct path. Now we're going through the aluminum vents, which should be making a lot more noise than they are. Wait. Okay. Just making sure that there's no, like, drop point that we need to hang and drop from first. Alright, we did it. We made it through Chud's Gate.
Ah, Miss Croft. I take it you're ready to sign on.
To what?
Well, my books. You see, with your lifestyle, you'd be the perfect campaign for my products. Just think, you wouldn't be needing those unsightly weapons anymore.
No, but I'll probably have an unsightly face, judging by your past experiments.
My what?
Oh yes, they're all still alive. Very much so, in fact. All I want is the artifact.
Right. In your next life.
We'll see.
I am willing to kill you for that artifact. She's not a very nice person, but, you know, might be pushing things a bit. But, of course, she did kill, like, government officials and security officers. We didn't go through the initial stages of London, but there's just, like, water treatment security that I'm sure just work for the city, and she just, you know, you just blatantly go through and kill them. So, Lara's a bit ruthless at times. Also, like, I'm pretty sure this is the vent that we came out of, but it's like this massive gaping hole. What these fish look like in the original. Oh, they're still like clownfish. Got some little plants and stuff in there for them. That's good. They don't got it in the original. I'm wondering if that's like a real pit. Like, what is going on here? That can't be like a. That can't be the like the full painting. I'm sure it is like a real painting. Some people were like cross-referencing some of the paintings I saw, and they're like, "Oh, that's got to be AI," but it turns out it was like actual like paintings from not super early on, but you know, like late 1800s or early 1900s or something like that. I'm sure this is like a real painting, but I think some of it's like cut off. What's with the arm there? It's like a baby hand. You know, maybe that's the painter's hand. It looks like a paintbrush, but the painter like didn't grow past infancy. He's got like a fat little wrist. They look kind of cool, though. Oh, it's all the same paintings on repeat. Kind of like the 3D buildings mixed in here. That skybox looks relatively convincing. This one not so much. I mean, that one has its charms and stuff, but the new one's nice. Anyway, I remember this part being a little bit tricky. We saved it at the beginning, that's fine. Because this bitch is just like constantly firing stuff at you. Projectiles and all that kind of nonsense. Okay. Just restart the level is fine. Thought I could long jump across and then hang on to the thing, but I guess you gotta jump from there. Let's see if I could actually outrun one of her shots here. You can't, I'm pretty sure you can't shoot at her. I think the only way to defeat her is like to do a thing up here. So like if you're thinking, why is he shooting her? It's because nothing really works on her at this point. It ain't much of a duel. Alright. Ain't gonna bother with any health kits. Ah, that's what it did. Okay. Need to get a little higher. Oop. Tagged me with that one. That's a big gap. I think I can make it. Okay. There it goes. Oh, you know, I should have cammed on her. Kind of wanted to see the model up close. But anyway, that's what you're supposed to do. Electrocute her. You can't get on there, obviously. The electricity does not end. There's a switch here. Okay. I think that turns off the electricity because there's no longer a hum. And we got it! I don't even need to get up to that helicopter that was up there. I thought I did. Apparently there's a secret in this level too. I did not know about that. Skip most of those pickups, but I mean, it's a pretty short level. So, automatically better than every other level in this series of misadventures in London. And that's it. We finished all of the choosable locations. South Pacific, Nevada, London. And now we are locked in. And we're going to be heading to Antarctica. Which, I think a really strong opening level for this one, and then it, like, kind of goes downhill from there. So, we'll see how far we can get. I'm not super confident that we'll, like, be finishing this tonight, but I'll play for, you know, a couple hours, see what we get to.
This is Hamlet to base. Come in, base. ice. Dead air, man. You gotta get down. This is
Dead air, man.
Hold on back there.
He's okay.
That was Harry.
I was wondering what happened. It sounded like he got, like, fried or something. Electricity just burnt out and his face melted off. Get out, man! Oh, well. Can't win them all. Alright. So, here we are. Old Antarctica. This is a portion of the game where they just, like, really start ripping from, The Thing. Particularly the 80s version, John Carpenter's movie. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. It's a little weird for a video game, but, I mean, I could dig it. But a handful of things we need to do here. It's actually a pretty long level, if I'm remembering right. Actually, all of them are in like all of Antarctica. Not a big fan of the mines, which I think is after this one. And there is another one after that, which I think is the city of Tinos. That one's even worse. The mines has, like, some redeeming value. The actual, like, worst thing about it is the goddamn mine carts. You'd think it'd be fun, because you think, like, maybe, like, Temple of Doom or something like that. Like, oh, that'd be cool to ride mine carts, but now you gotta, like, keep hitting switches, and you have to, like, hit the brakes and stuff, otherwise the cart will fly off the rails, and, like, a bunch of shit happens. It's not really all that fun. But fortunately with this one, this opening level's not too bad. I think this all here is kind of secret-y. The Antarctica level, in the water in particular, which you really want to avoid, could end up freezing you. There's a, I don't know, like a hypothermia gauge or something like that. Exposure gauge. So once you enter in, you don't, it's not even just worrying about, like, oxygen, because you don't even need to be underwater for the hypothermia thing to start kicking in. So something to be mindful of. And it does not last that long either. You do not get a whole lot of time to get in and out of the water. I think the main thing that we're looking for here is a boat, because to get to other sections of this spot, we actually do need to be traversing the water. We just don't have a means to do it without killing ourselves yet. So where would a boat be? On another boat. The RX Explorer. I don't think I could jump onto that. That little island in the middle. I think I'm going to try this. So that underneath the health bar. Instantly substituting for this oxygen bar, that is the exposure meter. As we can see, it gets drained pretty damn quick, so I don't want to be dicking around here. A little too high. Oh, it's on an incline, that's why. Alright. So we got onto the ship. Now we need to get into the ship. I'm going to save the Deagle for something else. We're getting kind of close to the end of the game here, and I think the final boss is actually not easily beat, but it's easier to beat with the Deagle. Employ my old tactics here. None of these guys have anything on them. Not a one person has dropped something so far. So, man, am I burning through this Uzi ammo. Oh, look, that guy dropped something. Magnum ammo, I think. What the hell? Okay, we see the little life raft out there. That's what we need to get through the water, so now that that's down... just gotta find a way to get out there. And preferably closer to the back, because we don't really have a whole lot of time to swim from end to end on this ship. If that opens up this door, I think that just takes us back to this area that we first got into. Yeah. So, don't really need to get back there. Stream didn't freeze, did it? No. My Twitch preview just like froze up for a second. I don't know what that was about. And then it just caught up. Weird. Okay, what is up here? Oh, alright. An additional path. Actually, do I have I just noticed the shotgun on my back. We haven't been able to use it for a while because I don't think I've had a whole lot of ammo for it, but... I think that's still the case. Only had 7 slugs. Even though we got on the exterior of the ship, like the sound of the bowels of the ship still remain. Oh, this thing. I'm gonna save, actually, because I remember this being, like, weird to actually get into. It might, well, actually. I'm wondering if a jump... because I feel like she'd bounce back. Let's see. Okay, that works. Hop back, and then jump. That's how I got it. But yeah, I think if you try to jump from the end there, maybe if you're doing the side roll or something like that, you get in, because I've done that before where the top is too low and she ends up bouncing back on it. But I think maybe a side roll could potentially get you clear of that without much effort, because that's usually lower vertically. Okay, so I can run to the back of this. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's like the entry point or something. It's like a hole up here. What is this hole? There's rockets in there, so you can get up there. How the hell do you go about doing that? What? I guess there's this. Sort of looks like you can travel around on that. I don't know that I'd be willing to try it. I don't even really know how you get over there. Okay, that worked. Wow. I never even looked at this before. Now, Tomb Raider 3, not one of the ones I played like on repeat. Find 2 hidden rockets. Nice. Got a achievement for that. Rocket science. But yeah, I don't think I've ever thought to actually look up there before. Okay, I think it probably would be alright if I just jump from here. I didn't want to swan dive, because swan dive usually makes you go a little bit too deep. Okay. Ah, this is a action button to propel yourself type deal. Whoa. That wasn't numbers on there before? I guess it did. Oh yeah, the egg! I think it's supposed to be 933, but especially in the original, it just looked like it was egg. The egg boat. I think there's a little... Yeah, there's this thing. I don't know that any of these secrets are actually worth it, but there's like this. You climb up here, what do you get? So you can hop into the water. I was saying I think that might be a trap, but maybe you could get out of it, because looks like that might just be a death pit. It's very blue in here. Is there a save crystal nearby? Okay, you get out here, you get grenades. I think those are grenades stacked into a large health kit. Come down here. Oh, that just spits you up back here. I think I'm good on the health kit. Some flares down there. Oh, God. Stuck. Ah. Yeah, the padlocks don't actually take a key. I think we need to get, oh, I don't remember if it's like a pair of clippers or if it was like a crowbar. But we ain't getting that for a minute. Do need to get in there eventually, though. That's fine. You can turn your back to me while I'm shooting you. Where this spot was was like a section where a lot of dogs were popping up too. Ah, speak of the devil. Oh, I felt that controller vibrate. It's like I got within a meter of that flaming trash can. I'm sure that'll set you on fire. God damn, took forever for that guy to die. You asshole! What's this? Oh. There's the light up there, but there's no electricity. Man, I'm almost clear out of Uzi ammo. I got plenty of this shit, but what is this? The M16, or was it? Did they change it? No, it's an MP5 in this one. Yeah, it's the same as the M16 from the previous game, though. It's like really only good for long range, but I might force myself to try to use it because I got plenty of ammo for it. No, that didn't open that door. What the hell is the switch on the outside for then? There's some shotgun shells. I don't think I want to go down. They can go down there. I don't think I want to do that yet. Alright. The good thing about this gun is that it's very powerful. So you might be able to make up in time what you lack in mobility. Here we come to the office building with the claptrap doors. Its working conditions are hell. There's two of them in here. Oh, thank you. One of them actually has a health kit for me. Wow, map of Antarctica. Queen Elizabeth Land, South Pole, East Antarctica. Macross Urso? Kemp Land. I don't know what that is. NORZ Land. Drongamud Land. Gotta take a look at a real map. Textures are still too low quality for me to actually read the damn things. Oh, there's guys outside now. I don't know if they could get, unless the door's closed, but or remain open, but I don't know if they could actually get in here. Oh, no, they can. Guy trying to sweep shot like he's a gangsta. I'm getting a few shotgun shells lately too. Just one? Alright. Should be manageable. Okay, so we got the crowbar, which we will need to get into the one door. The one that we saw in the building where we left the boat off of, and there's actually another one. I gotta do all this stuff, though. I think there's other items that we need to get to. I think we could go down here now. Well, we could always go down here. It's just as to whether or not it was going to be worth it. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm seeing all these pipes. I think there's... Yeah, this stuff. I think we actually need to do something to get this running first before we do anything. Still turn these now, I guess. Okay. Radio going off. Thwaites Glacier. Thwaites Glacier is an unusually broad and vast Antarctic glacier located east of Mount Murphy on the Walgreen coast of Marie Byrd Land. It was initially sighted by polar researchers in 1940, mapped in 1959 through 1966, and officially named in 1967 after the late American glaciologist Frederick T. Thwaites. The glacier flows into Pine Island Bay, part of the Amundsen Sea, and surface speeds which exceed 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles per year near its grounding line. Its fastest flowing grounded ice is centered between 50 and 100 kilometers, 30 and 62 miles east of Mount Murphy. Like many other parts of the cryosphere, it has been adversely affected by climate change and provides one of the more notable examples of the retreat of glaciers since 1850. The outsized danger Thwaites poses has led to some reporters nicknaming it the Doomsday Glacier, though its nickname is controversial among scientists. I'll bet. I don't know if that where they got that from that. I guess they're just putting stuff in there. Where'd you rip that out of? Alright, we have a... Oh god, there he is. So this is where we start getting into the thing. I think that's it. That's all he does. He doesn't actually come after us. But you can kind of see it ain't no normal human. Something's going on with him. He looks a little silly in the remaster. I guess he looks a little silly in the original too, but for whatever reason, I guess the eyes being bigger in the remaster and the weird throbbing veins on his head look more shiny. I don't know, it's kind of strange. Is there anything on top of this thing? Guess not. I don't think we want to go straight ahead. I feel like there was something back here. Oh, there's this. okay. I don't think any of these actually open. I'm pretty sure the valves that we were turning earlier, that's all part of like a power grid or something. So I think there's a way we need to get a generator on before any of this stuff actually starts working. So maybe... Oh shit. God damn it. Nothing for me? Did you bring a horse for me? You brought too many. I was right down there. Shoot it. Grenades. Might come in handy a little bit later. It's kind of overkill for most of the enemies here. Although I do have a few of them. I think we were like in the 20s or something. So, might not be a bad idea to start busting that out. But there are definitely harder enemies that start spawning a little bit later on. Some of the later levels in this section of the game. Oh, I guess that explains why that switch didn't do anything also. There's no power running through any of this. Still somehow works in that one building in the back where we got the crowbar, but everywhere else I guess kind of SOL. Okay, so now we got this thing. Opens up that. Use the crowbar on this, and this I remember tricking me first time I played this, and I think even when I streamed it last time, but that crowbar drops when you use it. It does not go back into your inventory, so you have to make sure you pick it back up again, because you're going to need it later. And if you didn't realize that the thing just slips out of your hands and onto the floor when you use it at that spot, you're going to have a hell of a time wondering what what you need to do in order to get beyond this point. Very frustrating. I don't know why they did that. Doesn't happen with any other item. Any keys that you need to reuse, which is few and far between, or any key items, or you end up hanging on to something. Yeah, it doesn't pop up behind you. Okay, so... this is what we came down here for. Fuel supply, so those valves... See, I almost would have had it, actually. I think I turned the two middle ones just at random. But it's red, green, red, green. So if you just get lucky turning him, you might actually turn the thing on without actually needing to drop into this section. At least it was kind enough to drop a health kit. See, I had the inverse. If I wouldn't have messed with those two, I wouldn't even had to, like, switch any of these. What's up, Zara? Checking in, I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so now that we got this little pattern going on with these things, I think something opened up, so that's a good sign. Okay. So this gets our generator room here going. Just turns on the electricity. I don't know what I want to use. Maybe we'll use some of these grenades. It's kind of overkill. I think we got some dogs coming up because we got to go into that one little building that we saw where they're all pinned in. Why didn't the thing take over the Huskies like it does in the movie? Maybe it is. Maybe they're really weird patterns. I don't think I've seen like Huskies with patterns like this. They have like bandit masks or something. It doesn't look natural. Damn, she didn't even raise that thing up. That was like hip firing with an automatic rifle. Ah, okay, so there's a key in here. Definitely need that for something. Gate control key, okay. Is it the same thing with Thwaites Glacier? Yeah. A lot of information on the Thwaites Glacier. I think they're trying to tell us something. Might have something to do with that global warming bit. Alright. I think we're done here. I think the gate control key is actually in that one, like where we need to use it is in that one building that we parked next to on the boat. So we need to start making our way back there. And I don't think there's any like secrets or anything that we missed back this way, so could start heading that way now. Oh, that light's on. Good. Just wondering how bad it would be if I just tried to get up on here. Pretty bad, I guess. Almost didn't do it. Okay. Use our crowbar. I don't remember if it drops at this one. Let's see if it drops again. Son of a bitch, it did. I don't even think we need to use it anywhere else, but I'm gonna pick it back up anyway. I'm just incensed that it falls out of the inventory. Okay, so we got the key in. Apparently there's a guy waiting out there now, standing there, menacingly. Hit that button, that raises up, so now we can get our boat in. This guy's just standing here. Not even doing anything. Doesn't even have a courtesy drop. Okay. So this, I remember there being a secret under the water. I don't remember exactly where it is though. Might be here. Ah, it is. Yeah, there it is, yeah. I'm gonna try to angle this a little bit better. Okay, you do not want to be in the water for a long time, so you gotta make sure that you're like good to go. Because even grabbing that key, ooh, is a bit of a pain. Okay, so I think that's a cabin key, because if you remember, like at the start of this level, there was a cabin, a hut, that was at the start of the level here, and there was no like feasible way to get in. I'm pretty sure that's where that key comes into play, though. I don't even know if there's anything like all that great in there. It's probably a save crystal. It's not mandatory, you could skip it for sure, because I know I missed it first time I played this game. But I was always like wondering, how do I get in there? It's because of that key that's relatively hard to find. Out, Lara. It's gonna be another one of those things where she can't get out on the something on the side. Okay. Insert the hut key. Out comes a husky. Oh good, a little bit of Uzi ammo. So it's a save crystal, some Uzi ammo. A decent amount, like maybe 75 or something. I didn't see how much I used on that dog, but we had maybe like close to 100 before. I used some killing that thing. Okay, we're gonna skip out on the health kit that was in that one little cubby. It just seems like a waste of time having to crawl around and do all that stuff. Anything up here? Oh, more Uzi ammo. Worth it considering I used some on that guy there. We got about what we used, because I think it was like a 129 and now we're at 127. Shotgun shells. There can't be a guy that pops out up here. That'd be awfully hard to do, unless he I don't know, drops in from the ceiling. I will go ahead and use a little bit of deagle ammo, because there's some guys here that just kind of pop up. There's one waiting right there. I think there's a guy in the distance here. I might be able to tag him with the MP5. Son of a bitch, you got me. He's trying to retreat and everything. I don't think it matters. We should regain health. This is like the end of the level, so we should regain health after we beat this. It's weird. I guess there's a door to the shack on that side. That's always in the impression it was here, but I guess it's here.
Oh, aye, come in. Make yourself at home. I won't be a minute.
At home, I've just met a man who may as well have been Brundlefly.
Fascinating, isn't it?
He was your own employee.
He was a molecular biologist. He'd have been intrigued with himself. Thanks to this material, his Hox genes were multiplied. Do that, and the complexities of our bodies increase beyond our comprehension. But this is just the fringe of its possibilities we're seeing here. My pal's exposure came from a material impregnated into the meteorite crater. The real capacities lie in its core, which these artifacts you're so attached to will let
Looks so
you
fat.
access.
They kind of make him look like David Tennant in the remaster.
About avidly spawning mutants. It's an entirely natural acceleration of evolution, a real live laboratory of spurred-on life.
Not everyone here wants to be guinea pigs, multi-appendaged or not.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's been hit and miss here for too long. Now the timing's spot on. I can't leave it. The Polynesians fled in their ignorance. Darwin's half-wit sailors the same, ironically making Darwin himself miss this angle on evolution. But now, I'm here. I have the access, the knowledge, the artefacts.
Yes, but you bumped into me in India and sent me to find them for you, bringing me here. Listen to this gibberish. Your perception of good timing is bad.
I don't know about that.
It's bad. Because it's originally a, 5th gen era game. So you didn't have like lip movement in these early ones. You did by... Oh damn, he's sharp. You did by Last Revelation, which is the game after this. But in order to imply like they were talking, they'd always have like the heads bobbing. If you play other games like Metal Gear Solid and stuff, it's the same situation. I mean, it would have been kind of nice, I guess, if they fixed it in the remaster. But the problem is that you have the easy, like, switch between. Where you can switch seamlessly from, classic graphics to remastered graphics. So I guess that being the case, you probably can't swap out the animations. Yeah, I don't know. The guy has plot armor. We'll get him eventually. But I guess too strong for Lara's guns. Also, yeah, the reference to Brundlefly. The other, like, weird horror 80s movie. There was a lot of horror movies in the 80s, but, like, they're clearly taking more from The Thing, considering that this is Antarctica, and they're, like, doing, like, the weird sort of mutant molecular changes. But Brundlefly is close enough. It's not like I got a choice in the matter. Why the frick is she wearing pants? Because it's Antarctica. There's even like an exposure meter. So, like, if she gets too cold, then she is dead. Why the frick, guys? Why is she wearing pants? Holy shit. Okay, I didn't expect that. I was, like, getting prepped because I was thinking, oh, yeah, there's going to be, like, an enemy or something like that, but I didn't expect the elongated drop. I had this right, though. It's like you can keep walking around in a circle, like, for a long time with this section here. But it's like you have to wait for one of the doors to close behind you. Which I think that one needs to open, and I think we need to go back this way. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that's the door, I just didn't go far enough. There it is. is. Okay, we will back into this. Back it up, Lara.
This is where the fun begins.
This is, the fun is the elongated ass shot sequence. Okay, there are those things in there, but I guess I can't do anything about them. More MP5 ammo. That section is a little bit of a pain in the ass, so I think I'm going to save. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, they're flamethrower guys. Okay, I gotta be more careful of them than I gotta be of the thing creatures. Because I don't think there's any water around here, and even if there was, it'd be a bad idea to actually, like, get into it with them. Just for the exposure concerns. Oh, yeah, okay, we're at the RX binds. I didn't even realize any of the save games I made or anything like that. I wasn't even paying attention to. Ugh. Ugh. This level sucks strictly because of the minecarts. And, like, especially in the original game, well, like the PlayStation version of it, I guess, where you have the save crystals, it's incredibly, like, nauseating to play this. Not even just, like, on a movement level, although I'm sure it can be if you're, like, focusing on the wrong things, but just, like, the concerns of having to get through this, they are not fun. Okay, I gotta figure out what I gotta do with this. We're actually gonna say, we gotta save before, like, each minecart. See, like, on the original, you would need to do the same thing, just like using up all your crystals. This is where you would, like, use most of your crystals. Okay, so we've got two different buttons. Okay, we got 4 that we could use. We could lean to the left, or we could lean to the right. We can use the brake, and we can use the wrench. Oh, I think there's a duck, too. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we got 5. 5 different things that we have to concern ourselves with. I'm pretty sure each switch, like, let's see. Each switch we need to hit as we come across it, because every time you don't, it, like, leads to certain death. Yeah, like that would kill us. So this level just, like, sucks. Oh, I didn't even need a break there. Okay, what can we do here? Get that save crystal for one. I don't even know what any of this stuff is, what it does, where it goes to. I just know it's not gonna be good. I think we start getting into, like, the big mutants in this level, though. So it's like we've seen the weird, like, crawlers. They almost look like seal men. And not like Navy SEALs. I mean, like, sea lion people. They're rather pathetic looking. But they do spew out a poison, which is not good. But they're like these big hulking bastards that start coming out. Yeah, this section looks fun. Ah, there's one! Shit. Blew his ass up. It's a weird strobe lighting effect. Might be a better weapon for this, I don't know. Grenades seem pretty good. We do have a rocket launcher. I wonder how well that works. I've only got 16 rockets for it, but that might be worth it. I don't know. As I've said multiple times before, the rocket launcher is kind of, or the grenade launcher rather, is kind of shitty in this one. I feel like I got like better hits. Like, it seemed to lock on to enemies a lot easier in the previous game in Tomb Raider 2. Actually didn't mind using it that much. For the most part, insta-kills too. But with this one, not so much. Couple different things there, just some shotgun shells and rocket launcher ammunition. I did see that one of those big bastards came out, so there he is. 3 grenades seems like it takes to get rid of these guys. I don't think there's anything else down there. Love the lighting effects there, though. That actually looks pretty good in the remaster. A lot of times, like, dark lighting stuff, darkly lit areas have not been registering all that great with the remaster. Although, this is post-patch. I know the patch at this point came out a while ago, but at the beginning, I mean, we went through 2 games without the patch, so kind of used to disappointment. Kind of used to, like, not having the greatest lighting effects. What is this? Nothing? That takes us back to the mine carts. There's got to be something else down here. Because we didn't get anything. I think we did anyway. Yeah, I don't remember climbing up this, so this should be something new. Ah! How good of you to join me. I don't know if that was sitting there or if that guy actually, like, dropped something. 2 items. One of the grenades, like, flew back against the wall. But I think when he moved forward, he, like, moved into its range. Fortunately, they do not affect me, which I think was one of my bigger fears. Weird little music sting. I think there's something in the water. Let's see. Ah, some kind of crank. I'll definitely be needing that. I'm going to save because those are sometimes getting in here is a little bit risky. Definitely would not have enough time to grab those items in the little cubby there. It is like a really brief amount of time that you have to get into water and get out on these levels. So I don't even think, like, just diving in there and trying to get it and come back out just because of that little section that you need to swim into. I feel like that would end up killing us. Okay, what else do we need here? There's like this whole section up here, but can I even get up here? There's another minecart track. Okay, probably not then. Notice there was like sections kind of around this area. Alright, whatever. I don't think we need to get down there. As always, going to say before I get into the minecart though, because it's going to be a pain in the ass. So you gotta, like, the minecart started to tip there, you gotta keep it from tipping, you gotta, like, duck on these pillars, you have to hit the switches. Alright. First track done. I guess we'll just go up a level. I don't remember if there's like a particular order that you need to do these in. Hopefully not. Is that the entryway? Yeah, it is. Oh, look at that. There's a door here. Do I still have the... Oh, no, I don't. You telling me that I actually picked up that crowbar from the previous level? It's not like she lost her. Well, she lost... I don't know. Maybe that bag that... what's-his-face scientist took? Maybe the crowbar was in there. Because we lost all the Infada Stones. I was going to say, it's not like she lost her inventory to anybody. It's not like she got taken captive or anything. I wonder if you get another one then. It's weird. Seems odd. Well, yeah, I guess you would need to because the door is interactable. Oh, shit. See. I thought we were going down a little bit too fast, but we actually needed to keep going faster on account of the gap there. Any little thing. Oh, and we got derailed there. See, like, he kind of now, I'm second guessing stuff, because it's like we needed to go fast for that one gap, and then I get it in my head, well, maybe we need to go fast after, you know, taking a dip in some of these other spots too, but, you know, and then sometimes you come across areas where you have to actually slow down. That spot, I mean, I saw the turn coming, that's why I was trying to lean into it. Lean into that turn so the cart didn't flip over, but just still ended up going too fast. Get in there. Oh, don't tell me this is a gap. Son of a bitch, that's a gap too. So we need to like go slightly fast for that one. I should just use the camera to like peek ahead and see what's gonna happen. What is happening here? Oh my god. So you gotta be careful about the break on that one, apparently. It's like you can't break too much, but you can't break too little. It is frustrating. Ugh. I was like, well, maybe if I break a little bit on the dip there, we'd be able to make it, but I guess I need to break a little harder on that. But you can't break it like too much, because if it's going too slow, then it's not going to be able to make the jump. So it's like there's like this weird balance you have to find. And again, if you're doing the original version, or you do like New Game Plus, where you have to use the save crystals, it's like that's what makes this all the more irritating. It's like I'm sure with this I could like save like right before we make the jump inside the actual cart too, so. See, there we go, and we made it this time. I don't know what the hell's going on out there, but it doesn't sound fun. Holy shit. There's a flamethrower guy out there, so I guess I gotta be careful, but also because that first little like jump and everything was such a pain, I am going to make a save there. So I think about most of this spot here. So the mines suck ass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I think I could get through there by crawling, but see if this guy pops out again. I don't want to go in there when he's coming out. Oh, I think I got him. Look, he's all gibbed and stuff. Nice. I can angle a grenade when I want to. I'm better with first-person shooters with grenades. But every once in a while, I can still pop off a miracle. Okay, we can't actually get through there just by crawling through. I tried like running through, and it like still blocked me even when they were absent. So I don't know. It was weird. What is this? There's flares down there. No hair, no flare. I don't think I want that right now, though. Ooh. It's a little rough on the landing. What are we dealing with? I was going to say, I bet you that wasn't there in the original. It's pitch black in here. Which is weird, there's nothing in here. I bet you an enemy spawns in there. Sometimes when there's like those little spots where like, apparently there's nothing, that's where an enemy is spawning. We do need to, I think we need to drop down here. down that way. Oh, I see. You gotta sail across and zigzag your way. Prevent yourself from taking too much fall damage, I guess. Oh shit. One of them bastards coming out down from the bottom. He's trying to spew gases on me. I bet you there's nothing down here except for him. I was wondering if I should just drop down to the bottom, but after taking a look at this spot, seeing this is where we needed to go. Ah, you son of a bitch. Guess I'll just have to treat that now. These noxious fumes are poisonous. Man, no shame in just letting these guys like pop in like that. I'm actually surprised you can run and gun with this thing a lot better than the M16 in Tomb Raider 2. I thought it operated exactly the same, but I was noticing like I've been able to run and shoot at the same time, which you could not do with the M16. I guess being an MP5, it's slightly, it was basically like a slightly larger handgun. You could probably do it pretty easily. It's like a handgun with like a stock and a slightly longer barrel and stuff. Oh. Ah, there's a crowbar. Alright. I know where that needs to get used. Okay, anything in the water? Some rockets down there. It's probably not worth it. There's the entryway. I seem to remember like climbing on these pillars. It's a lot darker in the original too. What would I have needed to get up here for? Oh, okay. I think I see it. Hello, what is over here? What are those drill bit things? And then like a saw. Alright, there's a shitload of stuff over this way. Man, I'm just going through here triggered a memory of a podcast I was listening to while I was playing this. I think I was playing it on the Steam Deck. Again, with Tomb Raider 3, I had actually played most of it. I think I had gotten up to these RX mines, and then that's where I stopped. But I think I had gotten up to most of this. And there was a point where I was just like laying back and playing on the Steam Deck and listening to a podcast, but I was listening to Who Are These Podcasts, and they were doing a bit on Joe Matarese, which is like a failed comedian or something. But anyway, this is like a memory triggered. I'm like, why do I remember something about Joe Matarese quitting podcasting because he was getting criticized too much. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I was listening to when I was playing this not that long ago. Oh, I guess we didn't need to come all that. Well, hold on. Stop your jittering, Lara. It looks like I could get up there. Ooh, not where I wanted to go. Oh, I could just get up there from here. Nice. You know, it sucks about playing on the Steam Deck though, and I ended up turning off in like gameplay time recorded on Steam on my account just because it like messed it up so often. But if you put the Steam Deck to sleep, sometimes and you're in the middle of a game, it'll like record all the time that the Steam Deck is asleep as like gameplay time. So it shows like I have, which could really screw you actually if you're like demoing something, like, or not demoing, well, I guess yeah, kind of. But if you're like testing a game out, let's say, and you like still want that refund period of 2 hours, and you just happen to like put it to sleep like an hour in, and then come back to it the next day, and it says that you've like played it for 24 hours. Yeah, I can see that being a problem. But like with this game, it shows like I have 198 hours or something like that. And I was like, no. I just had this game running for a while on the Steam Deck while I was asleep in sleep mode because I don't like play the Steam Deck daily. Sometimes I'll just like play it in bed and then I will turn it off, you know, for like 2 or 3 days and then come back to it some other point in time. That happens like on repeat often. So there's a handful of games where it shows like I have a shitload of time on it, and I've seen that it's corrected it sometimes. I think the problem is if like you transfer, say, between like your PC and the Steam Deck, like the PC takes the recorded time and then doesn't like even it out. But I think if you like eventually quit the game, it'll like retract that sleep time. I don't know how it logs it, but it'll like retract that time and get it back to where it would normally be at. Boy, it looks like I should be able to jump up on that. Ah, there you go. All right. This is the way we need to go. I'm not really too sure. Like, we went up that other way where I had to climb across that crack and hit a switch, but I don't know what door that opened. I don't know if that's something over here or what. Also, I'm going to say before I traverse these, because we saw I kind of got screwed last time. Literally. Let me see if I could crawl under them. Stood there and took it for a second. Okay, whatever these are. These rolling blades. They're not exactly in the way of anything either. It's like, oh, that's just like a thing there. I guess you could look at it if you want. See, now this one is like impeding my exit, so this is more reasonable. But the one down below, I don't know what that one's issue is. I guess maybe they carved out what they wanted to with that one. They're still doing their carvings here. Those kind of look like there's a gap enough on the bottom of the rollers to crawl underneath that too. Make sure I didn't miss anything down here. There's like a little bit of a light there. We should be getting back. We came an awful long way down, but we should be getting back up because we would need to get back to the minecart. Whoa, okay. Did I screw myself out of something there? I really didn't want to deal with the getting poisoned by the thing mutant. Alright, we made it back. Let's see what sort of hell awaits us on tracks. Oh shit. Ah! Yeah, missed the switch. I'd gotten the jump perfect though. It's like I had stalled it just enough. Holy shit. Going a little bit too fast on the exit of that one. I guess right after we make the jump, I should probably start braking. Rolling. Yep. Rolled to her death. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. The only way I know that song is because of it was in it was in Just Bring It, right? A WWF game. Undertaker, I think, had used it for like an entrance at a WrestleMania at some point. In fact, I think in Just Bring It, you could actually play as Mr. Limp Bizkit himself, which was kind of surreal. Like his opening like entrance animations were like silly too. Oh, come on! I kind of hated that era of WWE. It was like the transition between what they call the Attitude Era and the ruthless aggression era. But it was like right at that point where like all the cool guys were like moving out to Hollywood, and then you had to like see all these new guys trying to build up their reputations, but they were somewhat shitty to start out with. But it's like Rock, I think, had left for a while. He was like the big champ, and he got beat by Lesnar at SummerSlam, and he went on to go make Scorpion King. I think by that point he was done with the Mummy, and he was doing the Scorpion King, which is like his first big outing solo movie. And then Austin was having like issues. He was already having like a bunch of issues, not even just like health-wise, but he was having a bunch of issues with like health concerns. And then he just wasn't like creatively, he wasn't satisfied with the goings on there. They're like, all right, we want you to get beat, Austin. He's like, nah, I ain't having none of that. Just ended up leaving. I think they wanted like Brock to beat him at first before Brock ended up beating Rock, maybe. That or it was Hogan. It might have been Hogan, actually. I think Hogan, they wanted him to do a 3-match run. And of course, like anything with Hulk Hogan, it was like, okay, it's going to be 3 matches. I'm going to win the first 2, and then I'm going to win the third one by disqualification, but you'll still like get it. Some shit like that. It's always like some stupid shit. So I think it was Hogan, actually. Probably asking for some shitty deal. Shit. I noticed a switch on here, this thing. I don't know if it's one of those situations where you have to like turn the generator on or what. Oh well, looks like there's one more minecart track, so we're not quite done with this hell yet, but we're getting there. We gotta move on to the even worse level of City of Tinos. Some of these turns worry me too, because then I'll see, oh come on, I'll see like some shit pop up and it's like a lampstand or something, and I think it might be a switch I need to hit. Oh, the other thing I was going to bring up when I was talking about playing this game on the Steam Deck is I've practically played through all this game once already. So like the insane amount of saves, I mean, we've saved a lot, so there's that aspect of it too, but like there's like an insane amount of saves for a single playthrough. That's because they stack the saves, unfortunately. All the saves have been stacked from my previous playthrough as well. So I haven't actually saved like 300 times. I might have gotten close, maybe we've done a third of that. Probably saved like 100 times while streaming this, I don't know. But not 300. Oh, okay, I remember this. This is like a submersible or something. Again, with the submersible vehicles. I think we could actually get into this from the bottom, yeah. Okay, that winch that we got, or the handle for it or whatever, I think that goes here. We got a battery too, the battery might go... Okay, I was thinking the battery went here, but I guess not. Oh, yeah, no, that's where it goes. Cool, okay, we might have almost everything we need. The minecart looks like it could potentially move on a little bit further, but... Okay. So I believe the purpose of this is because you see that you can get into the actual submersible. I think that's because it like gives you like a breaking point, like a spot where you could break when you're diving down into the water. But I feel like this is like the end of it. I don't know. Because I seem to remember this being like the last part. Boy, that is deep though. Oh shit. Ooh! Of course I hit start instead of select. I'm curious though, like what? Let's take a little trip via camera down the rest of the minecart track and see what's up here. Got another jump. Got a switch we gotta hit. Or maybe not. I think that one we might need to leave because it's showing an arrow pointing forward, which looks like we need to go this way. If we turned to the right there, that would just smash us into a wall. Come up through here. Okay, we would need to hit that switch, I think, because this... I know that takes us, looks like, to more track. So, oh, that's actually a drop. So once again, I think that's trying to fool you. So you want to leave that switch alone. 2 switches that we have to, like, ignore. Do another jump. Oh, that takes us back to the entrance. That's interesting. I did notice that there was like this. What is this? Some items. Oh, and that gets you into this track area, which is how you get that save crystal. Okay, so I think we're actually at the end then, because if that's all that's down there, because it didn't look like there was a whole lot going on, then yeah, we do need to get down here. Again, this is a little bit tricky just because the amount that you actually have to dive. I wonder if there's like a better way to do this. There's a large health kit down here. So it's like they knew something was going to happen. I noticed that up here there was like this little cubby. Okay, I guess that was it. I guess instead of going straight for the submarine, they expect you to dive into that hole there. Although, having to swim in and out of stuff, that could be a little bit taxing as well, so I can imagine that might actually set you up for a slightly worse condition. Looks like we still need to be diving into the water and stuff here, though. And then we need to come up all this way to surface and then get out of here. We're definitely going to be like hitting that exposure gauge. Well, that's a rough one. I guess that's why they give you the health kit, but still. There's gotta be like something else. I can't imagine they're expecting you to do this like that. I'm gonna reload. Let's do it the way they potentially want us to do it and like get out here. Just enough time. Of course, we have to wait. Heat up a bit. Rub your chest, not your hands. Start rubbing, Lara. Okay. I also dove into the water last time a little bit before the gauge filled up completely. Which I don't think it cost us that much, but still. But anyway. The fact that they want us to do this like in one go, that seems somewhat impossible. Okay, here we go. So they still give you a health kit. They're giving you 2 health kits to make sure you do this. But yeah, that is a pain. But there is another stop, so you're not supposed to just like constantly keep healing. Oh, shit. Biggest problem, I think, is the turning. Turning underwater is not great. Specifically when you need to, like, turn up. That's where it becomes a bit of an issue. Alright, since I don't like waiting and there is a great potential for me to fail this again, I'm just going to make a save at this point. Probably make a save once we get to that other point down there. So like getting caught on the level. Caught up in the topography of the situation. Alright. Just to confirm. We just need to swim in that little area and then head straight up. Oh, Lord. They knew you were going to take a little bit of damage there, too, because they give you this little small health kit up here. Like, yeah, we're yanking your chain. Couldn't do this too impatient. Got maybe like 2 hours in on this game. Started numerous times. So, did you play the other ones before it, or? Also, Nate Jesty, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Did you play the other Tomb Raiders before it, or did you start with this one? And they're like, nah. This is a horrible game to start off with. One of the regulars that comes in on the stream was talking about how this was his first Tomb Raider and he played it with his sister. And they were like, I don't know if they're like early teens or preteens at the time, but I'm like, oh my God, I can't even imagine. This game was specifically made for people that played the other 2 games and probably repeatedly at that. So like starting off, yeah, that is a key though. Or no, that's grenades. Never mind. So like starting off with 3 is awful. It's probably one of the worst things you could do. Yeah, I agree, Nate. Yeah. It's again, yeah, it's designed specifically for people that played the previous 2. So it's just like the ramp up in difficulty like into this one. But yeah, I always back when I streamed all 12 games, I did my little tier ranking list. And I was like, you know, 1's the best. It's got the most balance. It's the easiest to get into. It's like anybody that's looking to start off with classic Tomb Raider, do the first one. And then if you feel like you want to progress after that, then start looking into the sequels, but do not start the sequels first. No, remember, it was on PS1. I got you. It was a while ago. So it makes sense. I didn't start on... I think the first one I did was Tomb Raider 2. That was the first one I owned. No. It was Last Revelation. I Tell a Lie. Which was also a bad game to start on. I don't think it's as bad as starting on 3. I think 3 is a lot more difficult, but yeah, Tomb Raider 4 was my first Tomb Raider game, and then Tomb Raider 2 is my second. So, not great. I didn't do the original Tomb Raider until much, much later. And it was like, that was the best one to start off with. What the hell's going on in here? Get them Easter Island heads. It's talking about the Polynesians. Why do they have eyeballs? They have eyeballs in the original. They didn't in the opening, like the CG cutscene. They still look like, you know, kind of your like traditional Easter Island heads. It's like they woke up. Maybe it's so bad down here. Like all the shit going on down here with like the mutants and everything. It's like the Polynesians had to reflect that based on the situation. Why did I get up here? What is up here? Is there anything up here? Oh, there's a health kit. Nothing on the railing though. Unfortunate, because I was feeling quite chaff with myself. Oh yeah, I jumped up there pretty seamlessly. Ah, that's the end of the level. We didn't get any secrets out of that, but that's fine by me. Is this the infamous Tinos? Yes, it is. Alright, we made it. Lost City of Tinos. I think it's this one, and I think it's just like the final boss level after this, and then that's it. But this level's, pain. Sucks.
Fucking thing sucks!
This is also, like, typically one of people's least favorite levels throughout this whole series. Although, I don't remember this one being, I don't know. Like, aspects of the minecart, like RX mines are a little bit worse. It's because I hate dealing with the minecart itself. But, honestly, I kind of feel like the London levels might be a little bit worse than this one. But I guess we'll see. It's been a while. It's been the couple years since I've streamed. Because when I was playing on my own time, I did not make it past the mines. I just stopped playing and started streaming this game, so we were not able to make it. But it's been a couple of years since when I did the stream of all the Tomb Raider games, so it actually might end up being worse than I remember it being. But London's still pretty bad. Still, they're all fun in a way. As much as I complain about some of this shit, and as much as other people complain, the Tomb Raider games are always fun to me. What is that noise? Got those weird, like, I don't know, sort of sounds like a wind swept through a cave or something like that. Ambient sounds. Kind of reminds me of the Temple of Jian in Tomb Raider 2. Which had a very cool atmosphere. I think as far as like final levels go, that might be the best one. I like it better than Atlantis for sure. I probably like it better than the Lost City of Tinos here. Honestly, Tomb Raider 2 is such a good game. I've been seeing with the renewed interest in the classic ones through the remaster here. A lot of people complaining about 2, but I don't know, I really liked it. I think by the end of it, the 2 games that I wanted to play the most after streaming all of them were 1 and 2. Okay, I don't know what the hell opened up. Oh, that. Okay. I'm just gonna go back the way I came. Oh. Can't clear that light, huh? Before we go down in that doorway, I kind of wanted to take a peek in here, but it doesn't look like there's anything we could actually access. That's too high to climb up, jump up. These heads are like largely unchanged in the remaster. Alright, I guess we're going in through here. What is that? Is that a key? It's like a dead spider. Uli key. Let's see what that looks like in the original. Same thing, same model. If I could shove my camera in here. Oh, I can. Nice. Nothing in here. I see a keyhole. Bet you that's where that Uli key goes. Actually skipped the first Tomb Raider and rented 3 first, then 2 didn't finish either. Oof. 2 might have seemed like a bit of a relief after playing 3 though. 3 from the get-go, like right in India. Some of the stuff in India is like really bullshitty. And I feel like 2 sort of eases you into it a little bit more, but I'm trying to think of like what the first like really hard level. I don't know. By the time you get to Venice and stuff, like I remember getting stuck as a kid in Venice when it came to like the boat puzzles, which is like the first level actually. Not the first level in the game, but the first level you get into Venice. So like once you're done with China and you get into Venice, and it starts getting a little more confusing. I was able to do it, but I remember like having issues figuring how to like speed up the boat and stuff. I can imagine with the rental that might have been a problem too, because at least if you own the game, you typically had the manual. I've seen like with Blockbuster games that they sometimes print like useful information like controller commands and stuff on the box, but I'm sure that wasn't the case with all of them. Oops, I overwrote the RX mines. That's okay, I don't want to go back to the level anyway. It's ugly. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's that room on the other side. Like what? Show me this thing I have no knowledge of. Oh yeah, what was down here? Nothing? Just a pool of water down there. Sometimes I'll do that if there's like a threat of fire. They'll just like toss a pool of water down somewhere so you can like put yourself out. Wait a second, then it wasn't, well, was it this room? It's like the gate didn't open up. I don't think anything changed either. Can I get up here? Did I misjudge the height? No. Nope. Oh boy. Let's see, what did I miss? Oh. This is different. That's too steep. Need to get my chapstick as well. games and talking too much makes my lips dry. Did this switch must have reset then. Or no, I guess it didn't. I still don't... Well... No, that is that room on the opposite side. It's just that when we hit the switch, it doesn't look like anything happens. Something must be different in there, I just don't know what it is. Maybe something needs to happen first before we could actually get to that. Let me scan across those walls. Maybe there's a movable block or something. Unless there's a room that looks just like that. But it looks like it's got the little step up here. And then you can kind of see into this door. You'd think that the change would be the gate opens. That would make the most sense, but it doesn't. Let me go reset the switch and then walk into that room and see if there's anything that stands out. Just making sure something didn't change somewhere else too. There's also stuff up top. I wonder if there's like a way to get in from the upper part. Oh, and I can't even exit out those doors. I will use the camera to scan up above. Maybe we could backtrack a thing down here. See, those look like switches. Like I'd almost be able to press those or something. Oh, and I guess that's it. There's nothing else. No routes or anything. Huh. See if something else changed. Yeah, there's a switch out there. See if I can get to that. I bet you that'll drop something in. Something's gotta happen. Okay, let's see. Ah, there we go. Ejects a, I was going to call it a stairwell, but I guess it's more of a ladder. A ladder out from the wall. Now we can get up to the switches, which, whatever those do, I'm sure we'll find out. Considering that there's a lot of switches, I'm sure there's a specific order that need to be pressed in. Maybe not an order, but a specific pattern or something. Wasn't any indicators, was there? Some pattern on the wall, maybe? There are clearly patterns around the switches, but what does it mean? Sometimes it's like some random bullshit pattern like that, where it's just like a off, on, off, on. Boy, that looks like it was run through an AI. I wasn't exactly paying attention, but you would think that there would be like some sort of symbolic indicator of which ones you need to press. What the hell was that? Hold on, my mic just popped. Sometimes that means it goes offline. Alright. Yeah, we're good. I don't trust the remaster visuals also. Sometimes I feel like there might be something like amiss in the remaster visual that is actually quite obvious in the original. So I get wary. Yeah, I ain't seeing anything, so I don't know. I guess we could just press several different combinations until we get something, but it seems odd. It's a possibility too, and somehow I doubt it's going to be the case, but there's a possibility that maybe you need to press all of them in a particular order. Something happen? No. I'm trying to look at the symbols here. I don't know that it makes too much sense. Like maybe in the way... It's like there's a man always at the top. I guess he's the apex predator. Man eats everything. And then like the cows eat the grass. But none of this makes sense either. Cows above grass. Birds eat fish. Grass doesn't eat cows. That seems like a weird one. And then fish shouldn't be above birds. I don't know about birds eating grass. I guess they can, like with seeds and stuff. Maybe you press everything except for the two that don't make sense top to bottom. I don't know. Or maybe it's those two that need to be pressed. I guess I'll press the ones that make sense. Let's see if it works. Oh, that was it. Shit. Ah! Alright, I used the old noggin. Still kind of weird. It's I mean, it makes sort of sense, but I guess the only reason I'm thinking like, okay, this thing needs to be on top that eats the others is because of the guy up top that has the spear. So that's where I'm getting my impressions from. Man, I'm low on Uzi ammo. Oh shit, that's flare. The other one would be harpoons, so I don't want that. Alright, I'll stick with the MP5. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, I remember there's being something in here that was a pain in the ass. I don't remember, there's like, if these keep spawning maybe? Because if that's the case, I want to say there was like a hive or something. There's one in there. I guess that doesn't constitute a hive. I don't know, I don't like them. Still feel like I'm hearing them. Bugs! Yeah, I don't like bugs. Sucks that it's heating up too, and now we're getting... all the bugs are starting to wake up. Getting sugar ants, which are annoying. Little black ants. I keep finding them. I don't know why. Because it's like I don't keep food in this room. Sometimes I'll eat, but I'm usually pretty good about cleaning up. Even if I feel like that there's like crumbs or something that got down, I'll vacuum up. So I don't know what they're getting attracted to, but I'll be working in here. And I'll see like one run across the table or something. I don't really know where to go from here. There is... I mean, that seems like a bit of a drop. Oh, wait. Ah. Now that, I think I could manage. Shit. Alright, not that bad. Actually, the opposite end of that tunnel doesn't lead anywhere. Oh, wait, here it is. I feel like there's other stuff back there, but I think if we're making progress, I might as well just continue. Oh, no! They're shooting blue shit at me. I don't know what that is. Shit, whoa! Do a lot of damage. Okay, before I like blast this thing to smithereens, what the hell am I looking at? They're like bug men. And maybe these are what the seal guys are turning into. They actually do look better in the remaster, surprisingly. Sometimes the remaster design enemies are questionable. Particularly with like the animal looking stuff. I think those tend to look probably the worst, but I don't know, maybe the more creative design's a little bit better. Okay. I like this idea of traps in my video games. I just want to go through scot-free. I hear you, you buggy bastard. Whoa. Lara got the shakes. I think one of them got to her. Reminds me of fighting the centaurs. Just hop back and forth, evade their shots. I'm out of grenades though. Should have gone back and collected some of those that I saw. See how the shotgun fares. Yeah, they just explode on death anyway. No grenades needed. Anything else in here? This reminds me of the introduction level, like of the final. It wasn't the Temple of Xi'an, but like maybe the one after. No, it was 2 after that. It's where you fight the dragon boss, like the very introduction of that level. So it reminds me of that. It's like those emerald guards coming after you one by one. And kind of like this room that's got 4 different exits. Or at least visually it does. Alright, I guess there's nothing in here. Up there. Looks like this platform was the thing that probably got dropped from that lever. Ah. I'm like, alright, but if we come up here, what exactly is there? Looks like there's a little hole. Yeah, not just those fire things. Usually I'm pretty good with timing, but sometimes I miss the mark. Now, is this like a big, giant, yeah, kinda. I sort of remember this. Well, it's like I got like a vague memory of this spot. I almost feel like it was in a different game. Like maybe not even in like a classic Tomb Raider. Because I definitely wouldn't have been thinking of something in like 4 or 5, but Maybe something in Angel of Darkness or one of the first Crystal Dynamic Trilogy games. I don't know if I can make that. It seems a little far. Of course, that kind of seems far too. Now it seems closer. Okay. Oh. Looks like, did that do something? Shit, I can't make that. I'm worried about one of these platforms collapsing, but I think it would have cracks in it or something if it would. Another switch. I don't think I really know what that did, but alright. Ah. I made it. Oh, damn. I was hoping that was a health kit. Alright, I need like a static camera. Just to see what I'm doing here. Okay, okay. Alright, we're kind of at the bottom. Little pool of water. I feel like something happens if I touch the actual ground. What did that do? Oh. Platform right above us. Oh, yeah, okay. There's a switch. Alright. Okay. Cool. That seems a little far. Oh shit. saved in a while, too. I mean, I saved in this room, but I wasn't saving down there. Yeah, I did the wrong jump. So a slight brain fart for a second there. Yep. Get a little cracky on the bones there. Okay, I was going to say, that platform for sure wasn't there before, right? So you can see it from the bottom, but like that bridge looks like it's a hand over hand kind of deal. Save here because I don't even know if I could clear this jump. Well, I've seen that I can make it over that way. Can I get like right to the middle though? I can. Cool. Oh, come on. Huh. Alright, well that wasn't the way to do it. I figured... I wonder how you do it then. That seems too far. I figured you could just drop and then grab a hold of it. So I need to hit one of these other switches again. There's one in here, right? Okay, so let's see if this does something. Okay, so that one comes by. I think that might be it. I don't know, actually. That seems like a bit of a stretch, too. I feel like to get to it from here, I would need to land, like, right on it. Whatever. Okay, good. See, I almost doubted myself for a second there, but I know what I'm doing. Even if I don't, if I don't believe it myself. So wait. Oh, good, good, good. Okay. I was like, that's gotta open up those big double doors. It looks like it did. Thing about this, though, is I don't know how to safely get down except for maybe... So, I mean, this popped up, but like I'm wondering if I can... I don't know. I could probably drop from here and like not break too many bones. I was wondering if I could maybe like jump into there, but that seems like it might be a hassle. Maybe from that platform I don't know, that seems kind of tight too. Even if I did like the roll off that like sends you down. Okay, here I'm gonna save, because distance stuff, like sometimes like jumps I have a pretty good head on. Ah shit. But like drops are tricky. See, and what I was trying to do, I don't know why she didn't grab onto the ledge here, because there's a slight like raise here, like this. Okay, that's what I thought. I figure with that slight bump up, she'd probably be able to live. Ooh, okay, I remember this part too. This is one of those things where you have to like run around a couple different rooms to get what you want. I don't even remember what we necessarily need, so I'm gonna cam around so we're not having to deal with this too much. I think once we get in here, something starts popping out. It's probably those big guys, but I don't know, it could be something else like not dogs, but bugs. So there's a key. So we definitely want to get that. There is some kind of block. I don't know if that needs to be pushed or if you can even push that. There's this. A little hole. A little cubby. Doesn't appear to be anything in the cubby. Alright, and there's a ladder. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this shit? Nothing popped out, so I don't know. We got our key. This seems to be the only exit out of here. I do hear some flittering or something going on, so it sounds like more of those bugs are around. I might even see a tint of green. What is that? That thing poisoned me. Ah, the giant beam of light. Yes, I somewhat remember this. pretty cool. Oh, we are only just beginning it because there are these... So there's like these little divots here. And... Is there 4 of them? There's gotta be 4, yeah. We need to find, I don't remember what they were, masks or something probably. We need to find 4 separate ones to plug in there, which means we need to go into like 4 different rooms. Also, I believe if you touch the light, you die. I'm kind of curious though, so I'm going to do it. Oh, she didn't actually die. I did take fall damage though, so that's not good. Alright, there she died. She doesn't die if she hits the light, but I guess if she goes into the little reserve down there, that's when she dies. Okay, 4 different rooms, 4 different trials. I've got memories of like 1 or 2 of them being really bad and then the others just being kind of basic. Looks like we got 4 separate rooms this way. I don't remember what goes to what, so we'll just try something. I'll go to this one. Alright, pillars. Looks like flames potentially pop out of some of them. It's a nice Tomb Raider staple. Okay, that's cool. Didn't give me an opportunity or anything. It's immediately as I get on him, it just starts to light me on fire. Whoa, the guy just clipped right through. How would you be able to tell which, I mean, I don't know what the gimmick would be then, because like the 2 that I hopped on automatically lit me on fire. It's just one of those things where, let me see. It's like in the original, it's more obvious. I guess not. I mean, it's possible you're intended to get lit on fire. Let me see if there's like a pool in here. No. It does look like there's some kind of trap. Thinking it might be a case where like only some of them light on fire and others don't. So like this one, safe. This one over here, not safe. Actually, I should use this opportunity to see which ones are safe and which ones aren't. I guess you're supposed to just save at the beginning of this area and then just like trial and error. But it doesn't seem like there's any like rhyme or reason, like nothing, no sort of indicators to see which ones light and which ones don't. I guess if we think like what would be the longest stretch between pillars. Okay, see, not that one. I'm just gonna do this. If I can manage it. Now see, now that one doesn't light. This one lights. Yeah, we're going through hell right now. Oh, shit. Brutal. Actually, I should have the follow-up to that. I think it's like literally the longest distance between jumps that you can make. That seems to be what they're kind of going for here. There's also this one that seems to like shut off, and it was going for a while, and now it just like shut itself off. I don't know if that's a trap or what. It's like, you made it this far, we'll give you this one. Okay. Well, I'm dead anyway. Let me see what this is about. Oh, there's a trapdoor there. Cool. That might be where we need to go, though. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that is where we need to go. Look at those heads. Oh, look at that. It's like, I don't know, they're like dragons or something. See, this is one of them puzzles that we call, like, the bullshit areas of the game. It's probably why people hate this level. This trap bullshit. It's like, again, with the original game, you're trained to, like, fear for your saves, because you do not want them to be used frivolously. Oh shit, I forgot you needed to grab there, god damn it. So it's like, you don't want to just, like, save in a spot, and like, maybe, I might want to be cautious here, but maybe not. There could be a spot later on. Like, what if those giant bug people start popping up again? It's like, well, I need to want to maybe save before that, but... You can never tell what's going to be around the corner, I guess, unless if you have the game guide or something. See, now this shut off when we came over here. I think it's a trap, though. I think waiting for that to get picked up just takes too long. See, and that's a trap door. There's a health kit over here, but... Okay, it wasn't worth it. I was like, surely if they put it there, should have known better. Should have known better. Like, if they put it there and I know there's a trap there, there's probably enough time to grab it. Nah. It's another gigantic middle finger from Core Design. They're giving you the finger and just rubbing their nuts all over your face. Oh, come on. Guess that had to be a running jump. Probably don't need to keep killing that thing every time I redo this, because that gate closes, but I know I need to get back in there. I don't want to deal with it when I come back. If I come back at all. Whoa! Hey, we corner glitched. Yay. I'm gonna save right here. God, I hope this is the way we need to go, because if this is another trap or something, then I just screwed myself. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Are there hidden platforms? It's got, okay, yeah, there are. God, they're barely, you could, like, hold on. I don't even know if I can see them in the remaster. almost to the point where no. I don't think I can. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, there it is. Why can't I see it like a lot better now? I guess like only from that angle. Okay, no. It's still pretty damn hard to see in the original. I think I'm going to stick with these visuals just because it's like the remaster. I ain't getting nothing from that. Oh, come on. I had the right idea with the first one. I just mistimed it with the second one. You want to hang on the edge because you can't get burned if you're hanging on the edge. And then pull yourself up like right when the fire stops and jump to the next one. It's like you got to jump from the edge too. Really? Still kind of hard to see. So you can't move with the camera in the original either. I think the way you have to tell when the fire's stopping is when the light runs out. Oh, come on. Her climb animation's a little bit too long. You have to climb when like the fire's still going, basically. Well, this section's rough. They didn't. Oh, God damn it! Was I like slightly angled? I didn't think I was. Any of the previous levels, I mean, even like Atlantis and Xian, I don't think they were as hard as this. You don't have to do this shit. This one's weird though, because I have to like, I need a lot of time. Like I feel like, okay, so I had enough time to run there, but I didn't turn enough. But turning and running at the same time is not easy. It's like it would be easier if I had time to like turn and then run, because you run out of ground real quick there. Maybe if I get to the very, very edge. Okay. Whew. Oh, good. Well, alright, it stops the one. I'm going to save here, but I'm going to save in a different slot. In case this is like another case of them BSing ya. Alright, good, because I did not make that jump. I think I need to probably jump on it from the edge, turn, and then do a running jump. Whoa! I feel like I made it last time just by doing a regular jump, did I not? That time I didn't have enough runway. Thank God I saved here. Oh boy, that's weird. Maybe, I guess I'll have to grab onto it. Like we were doing before. Okay, good. Because I was like, oh. Yeah. Oh! Oh! I thought I missed that. Oh, Lord. I was like, oh yeah, last minute bullshit, just like throwing a lantern at you right before you get the treasure item, which they don't usually do. Once you like come across, you know, the artifact or whatever that you need to get, or a key, they don't usually have like things pop up. Oh, come on. I wanted her to just like step up and she didn't do it. Well, this section sucks. This one's like really, really bad. I'm surprised at how bad this is. I don't remember my thoughts on it like when I streamed this originally. I don't remember if I thought it was as bad as it was. But yeah, this is like really bad. Hey, we got one of the masks. Yay. What does it look like in the remaster? Because I've been doing the original for so long. Actually, it looks kind of cool in the remaster. I like it better than the original graphics, which doesn't usually happen. Oh yeah, there's like all these intersecting paths to get back to the same place virtually, but there's like slight differences. Oh, look, here's some water. If we got caught on fire at the last second there and just kept using health kits, we could have put ourselves out in here. Wouldn't that have been grand? The hell's the exit? Ain't here, apparently. Alright. What is this? What is this? Is there anything in here? Like if the water level was raised up, I guess we could probably get to something. It looks like that route goes on. I'm not going to bother looking because apparently that's not the way we need to go, but... Oh, there it goes. See, I was like stepping on that thing because I was like, this is going to be like a switch or something, right? Oh, he looks so weird in the remaster. It still kind of got a mask, like the mask that we just got. Looks like it's the mask on this thing, but here it's just like some sort of blushing fetus. I hear another bug. Alright. Well, hopefully the next trial isn't going to be as bad as that one was. Alright, already. Don't know what I'm getting myself into. Where do we need to go? Sort of remember this. I think once we get up top, there's like falling rocks and stuff, so that's not fun. There is, looks like spots to get up all the way over here. I wonder if you could cut across that way. Yeah, you probably have to go around. It looked like we were going up for a bit. And then we stopped, and now we're slowly sinking. We might raise up here in a sec. Let me see if I have... Oh, shit. That was weird. It's like her head... We were about to die, and then her head poked out for a second and saved her the oxygen. So we could get a guy, but I don't know, that seemed like the short way, because I seem to remember going like that long way around where I took my camera. You just need to be prepared to lose a little bit of life. Whoa, what is he doing? It's like a little monkey man. Yeah, the original looks better. It looks so awkward in the remaster. There's another bug down there, but I think it's like beneath the, whatever, the level that we're on. See, we're already here. There's the mask right there. There's probably some form of bullshit. If I were to harbor a guess. Okay, here it goes. Oh. Okay. That was not what we needed to do. So now wait a second. Yeah, the quicksand is still down there. I figured we just like drop back down. It might be let me see what happens once we pick this up. How does that change things in the level? I think we can get back the way we came. Oh god, it's coming down. Let's see if there's like a speedrun strat for this, because it looks like we can kind of drop here or something. Damn. If I was just, we could go a little bit further. We probably just have to go back the way we came and then back down that exit, but it looks like I could kind of drop from this point, and if I could do that, then we'd be good. Shit. See, I almost make it though. I'm like, we're so close. Ah, look, we got it. I got hit by a rock, but we still got it. The tricky part is I think I need to get over here. I don't know if I can. bumped her head on that that little ledge there. Otherwise, I think that's where you need to go. I wasn't accounting for that slope. We know that works. And then getting over here is a little weird, because there's like that brick there. I'm gonna try jumping from a little bit further out. Down or up? I think I just discovered a new speedrunning strat. Actually, it's pretty obvious. I'm sure somebody's done that before, and it might not even be all that much quicker. But still, I feel accomplished. I think that's the important part. We didn't miss anything here. Oh shit. Yeah, throw this crap at you. A little bit of ammo there. Alright, we did the thing on the opposite side, so I'm going to put the mask in on the opposite side of the one that we already did. Another oceanic mask. Nice. Another ugly fetus thing rears its head. I should say another fetus thing rears its ugly head. Then the expression would match. Alright. Wait. No, that's the wrong way. I remember there was one underwater one. I haven't even been paying attention to these symbols on the outside. So there was the mountain one. I think that was the one we just did. So it's like rocky crags that we had to deal with. I also noticed that there was a fiery symbol on one of the cubes. Yeah, and this one, which there's fire on the outside here. I do remember there being water. There also seems... Okay, so that's water because of the waves. I was going to say it's probably wind related on the other one. Which I don't even know what that could be. Like, it's not like there's wind elements. Maybe there's like... there wouldn't be like gliding or anything like that. I don't really know. But yeah, there is the water one. That one's probably tricky on account of like not knowing where to go. It's going to be one of those time situation deals, kind of like with Lud's Gate that we did previously, where it's trickier if you don't know where to go, but given that we can like cheat with the photo mode and just kind of like look ahead, I'm sure that one will probably be a breeze. And then the air one, I have no clue what that one is. It's not like there's like a lot of wind related things. There might be like maybe I seem to have a memory now of like giant turbines. Okay, there's like, maybe it's not that. Might be thinking of something else. These caves are kind of like, it's like a little maze. Jogging my memory here. I think some stuff probably like pops out, tries to kill you. Probably just have to find your way to the end. Wait, so this is kind of similar to the Pyramid of Giza in Tomb Raider 4. End of that game, like right before you get to the final boss, you have to go through like this maze, which is kind of shitty. A maze and then a little bit of an obstacle course. God, if Asper and whatever, Saber, that's their parent company, if they can get themselves out of the muck, and if they continue to work with Crystal Dynamics and they do a remaster, I'm like kind of looking forward to Tomb Raider 4 Remastered, and then kind of not. Because there's so many like arduously long and confusing levels in that game. And on the one hand, it's got like some nice features. It's like actually has a coherent story. Visually, the original was nice. I'm sure it'll look decent with the remaster. But, like, God, some of those levels, just like nothing but brown for a long time, and then lots of mazes, lots and lots of backtracking. It's just, some of it is really not fun. I don't know what the end goal of this maze is. There might be those faces. We saw some of those little statues look like they got a switch on them too, but I guess that's not the case. But we saw like at the end, kind of closer to the left-hand side, there was like two crates stacked onto each other, but they had like faces. That was the only unique thing that I saw. I think it's back here. Yeah, that might lead to the mask or something. Maybe that opens up, or maybe you could push that once you get up to it. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I think I'm gonna save that for next time, because we're already at like 4 hours here. And if I push through with these two trials, it's like, I think there's maybe one more level. Oh shit, got another one of these bastards coming after us. I think there's like one more level after that, and it's pretty short. Because it's like the final boss. But, you know, if I do the two levels, it's probably, the two trials, it's probably going to take like an hour to get that done. And then it might take like an additional hour to like do wrap up and the final boss. And I don't want to do like a 6-hour stream or anything. So, yeah, we're going to stop here. But it's been fun. We made a decent amount of progress. Once again, ending like in the middle. Maybe a little bit over the halfway point of this one, like we did with Lud's Gate, but it wasn't too bad. This level gets a little tedious though, but at least it keeps things moving. You know, it's always something different. It's not like it's endlessly the same thing over and over again. You get some variety. Pleasure having you here, Zara. I appreciate you. And I might be back tomorrow because I didn't stream Monday or Tuesday this week because I was busy working on some other stuff. But I might do some like makeup at the end of the week since I usually stream for 3 or 4 days. So we'll see. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see if we can finish up Tomb Raider 3 and then probably get into the expansion. I do want to see if I can wrap this up. And then, depending on what we do with that, because sometimes these expansions go on for a little bit, and sometimes they're fairly short. So, depending on how long that takes, maybe by the end of the weekend, we'll have some new games. Once again, I want to get into Chrono Trigger. We need to play a little bit of the original Final Fantasy VII, sort of compare and contrast with Rebirth. I've been kicking around the idea of doing some movie games too. Might do something Lord of the Rings or Matrix related, because I was doing those a couple months ago. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, definitely some new stuff a little bit later on in the week. But yeah, should be good. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to take a peek here. We'll raid Zarns. Zarn's raided me a couple times, and I rarely am able to catch him. He's doing a little Dragon's Dogma too, so he's a big RPG guy. Usually in like Scoob's channel, I think. I think he pops in iCurious every once in a while, but we'll go check him out. But anyway, you guys have a good night, and see you later. Take care.